The last product I had was this lip pencil, which I've never owned a lip pencil. I've used lip pencils before, but I just got it because I never gotten one for myself before. So, yeah. And then these were what the boxes were looking like. She's beautiful. And then they got this twin lotus window design. Love it. It's just chef's kiss. Okay, so I will do a comparison between the dupes, maybe on this side of my face, and then I will do the actual Florasis products on this side of my face. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna start with the cleansing essences first. Cleanser. This is the Florasis product, and this is the dupe. I'll apply some to some cotton pads, and we'll go ahead and cleanse the faces, and we'll be right back. So I did forget that the cleansing one over here was more like an oil, and then the cleansing one over here was more like a soap. I'm not much for oils on the face, nor am I like the texture of the soap. It felt kind of like just what is it, like soft soap type texture on my face, and I'm not sure how I feel about that as like a cleanser, but I mean, it feels moisturizing on this side, and it feels quite soft on this side. I didn't like how the texture applied at first, but now it's like fine. So we're gonna move on to the foundation. I don't have a foundation from the actual brand, so I'm just gonna put that on both sides of the face, and I'll be back. Alright, we're gonna do the priming moisturizing cream first, and that is the actual brand, and then that is the dupe, and we'll be right back. The actual brand is so cute. It's got this little top. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, for the moisturizers, it's definitely more like a lotion over on this side, and then more like a sunscreen is like thicker on this side. And I do believe that the dupe has like a lot more like whitening products. I don't think that the actual one is, I mean, it's brightening, but not whitening. Okay, we're gonna go back with the foundation. Be right back. Okay, just finished up with the foundation, and yeah, it's giving a white cast. It's giving Casper, the ghost. It's also giving kind of like K-pop star or like Douyin makeup type vibes. So hopefully we'll fix this with contour, but the next step is probably concealing. I don't think there's I have like a concealer for the actual product, so I'm just gonna go in with the other concealer on both sides of the face, and we'll be back. I've used the dupe concealing like compact, and I'm just gonna apply basically where I want to highlight, kind of like the dark areas under the eyes, like, and where it's most likely gonna crease. So around the nose, on the cupid's bow, and around like the smile lines. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in, and we'll be right back. I also forgot how splotchy the dupe foundation is. I hate the texture. Negative infinity out of, yeah, just no. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lip balms on each side. Let's see. So it's gonna be the ginseng lip mask on this side, and then just the lip essence on this side, and I'll be back. On the actual products, it was more like a lip balm, kind of like Vaseline. And then on the dupe, it was definitely more, again, kind of like a lotion, which is kind of weird for the lips. It feels more like the texture of like a numbing cream or something. Like if you were to get your lip like tattooed, or I don't know, if you get Botox and get numbing stuff. Anyways, feels kind of like that. And then I'm probably gonna use the dupe concealer for the lips, and then we're gonna put the lip product on. Yeah, I'll be right back. I did put the concealer on my lips, but it was a really, really bad texture, kind of like the foundation. That was the dupe. So we're just gonna go ahead and with the lip product. I'll be right back. Alright, before I go in with the lip product, I'm probably gonna use the lip liner. Be right back. That is the actual product by Florasis, and it kind of feels like a waxy crayon. Yeah. We're gonna go in with the lip products. This is the dupe, and then this is the actual. The top, the shapes are the same, but the products themselves are quite different. This one is a lot bulkier, though it does have this design, which makes it feel fancy, but all of it is plastic, but then again, so is this. And then the top here is like a resin, and then there's like a holographic sticker underneath. So yeah. They are two different colors. This one is definitely a deeper red, and this is more orangey red. And then this side is definitely, it feels more liquid, more hydrating, while this side feels more like powdery and matte. I think I'm gonna mix the two and get one even lip color, and we'll be back. The actual product felt more like it was like velvety, whereas the other one felt more like a lip stain kind of vibe. And then this is the two applied together. It's not a bad color. Alright, we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. The dupe does not have really like an eyeshadow brush. There's like that kind of like spongy, like styrofoam. Not really styrofoam. Kind of like memory foam mattress type material, but I refuse to use that, so I'm gonna use the actual eyeshadow brush for both, though I will be using the dupe palette on both eyes, and we'll be right back. I forgot that the dupe eyeshadows were not that pigmented, so I went ahead and used the concealer that I tried to use for my lips as a primer for my eyes. I did put the priming moisturizers on there, but it didn't stick very well, and this is like a lighter base, so yeah. The dupe is quite disappointing. I went in with all of the colors, and the most pigmented is like kind of like that orangey peachy color in the middle there, kind of like that blush color, which I'll be using as a blush later as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows with the brow pencils. So I'm gonna do the brow pencil from the actual brand, and then the brow pencil from the other brand, and then I'm also probably gonna use it as a liner a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, so these are the two. This is the one by the brand, this is the dupe. Okay. Bangs are not banging. Okay. The size difference again, the dupe is bigger. It does seem more intricate as far as the top is concerned, but the gemstone just kind of makes it look a little bit cheaper. They are both kind of like a plastic. This is like a shiny plastic. This is more like a matte